Hello Cancer, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today we will be doing a love and relationship reading for you. Remember that this is a general read, it is not a personal read. Take what's for you, leave the rest, but stick around long enough to know the difference. Also, it is timeless. Take the energy from when you see the read to a few weeks out. We are going to be starting with a Priestess of Light, and I will pull a dark mirror as well to see maybe the lighter or darker side of things that's going on with you and your relationships and your connections. Whoa! Okay, we're going to shuffle on that note. Do a quick little shuffle here. All right. Sometimes I feel like when things get thrown and knocked, I feel like they're just slapped out of my hand like, hey, it's not going to be right. You need to reshuffle. Okay, we have building your world, creation, expansion, and networking. And we have calming the waters, peaceful self-regulation. Getting yourself, centering yourself, realizing what it is. It's funny because you have the number 33 here, and we have a 3 as well. 333. You might need to Google that, look up master numbers and the number 333, okay? Or 33 and 3 as well. Messages that could be coming through for you, for someone in particular here. I do feel like new relationships forging. I feel like expanding, creating. This could be about creating new life. This could be expanding your family. This networking with that, I'm almost feeling like adoption is in order here, or taking on a responsibility of someone else's children. This may be about your partner. If you you going into a relationship and taking on the mother or fatherly role to a child that is not your biological as well here. I feel like peaceful self-regulation, feeling like you can do it, feeling like that you can forge these connections that are necessary to build. I feel like someone is dealing with some, if you have a person that you're dealing with, a connection you're dealing with, they have a child with someone else. I feel like this is almost this is a situation where the other parent of this child has custody, but there may be a need for you to bring them into your fold, into your home, and maybe you had problems because of the way the child acts. But I feel like a connection can be forged with this child, and you opening up your arms and showing them that you love them as well will make all the difference for them. Interesting. Lots of responsibility. Forging new bonds. I feel like there's a possibility that you didn't know that you were, with the calming the waters and self-regulation, knowing that you played a part in why this child was reacting the way they were. Maybe you didn't even realize. We have the temple of my body. The temple of my body. I'm going to read from the book on this. The temple of my body. I feel like this is having to do with someone... I feel like not feeling yourself. Okay, let's go to the number 2, and we're going to read from this. It feels like not really feeling yourself, though, to me. Okay, the temple of my body. I feel I am not worth enough. My body is the temple of my soul. It has no secrets to me. This card is about the darkness in the body. Culture can make us take distance from what is our corporality. So many religions and customs, for instance, demonize sex in many different ways, lacing it with guilt, as an assassin could lace food and poison. On the other side, we are collaborators in cheapening our body, hiding it, being shamed by it, selling it, giving it away for nothing. It happens when we accept an abusive relationship, when we refuse to respect the body of another, or, more simply, when we do things like being too lazy to eat healthily. Very interesting. Someone may need to pay more attention to their physical body. The possibility of doing some things that are very unhealthy for you. Maybe getting back to healthier eating habits, or maybe doing away with some addictions or some excessive drinking or eating. It just feels like needing to get back to and get yourself under control with before you begin to feel like you might even be beginning to feel like, I feel like someone who has been thin most of their life suddenly starting to gain weight, and it's about the way you are the things that you are consuming at this time. Okay, so just be mindful of that before it gets out of control. All right, let's get into the body of your read here, Cancer. Okay, whew, you almost went flying off the table. What do we have here? We have the Three of Wands in the reverse. Things not really turning out the way you thought they would. Not seeing things working out here in the past, possibly, with it in the reverse. We have the Ten of Swords in the reverse as well. Also a past tense to me. I feel like you were hurt in the past and something didn't work out. Something really did not work out. This may be going back to if you were in a relationship with someone with a child in the past. Maybe that's why you choose not to and you were hurt. You ended up hurt by this. They may have went back to the mother or father of their child from that relationship as well. I think this is just a signifier telling you who you are and what you're dealing with at this time. It seems similar, but it's not. You have the Ace of Wands. This is a no if you asked a question at that time. Also, the aces are about growth. They're about things coming in here that you were supposed to grow from. It's in the reverse. I feel like this is a past situation here. You didn't learn anything from an experience before. Maybe you didn't open yourself up to it. The possibilities of how great a relationship could have been. Maybe you're being afraid with this Three of Wands in the reverse. You're not seeing things, not thinking things are going to work out because of the way something happened with someone else in the past, okay? Something you were hurt by. I think it hurt you dearly as well. I think it really made you see things differently, in a different light. Six of Pentacles in the reverse and the Nine of Swords. Coming out here together. The Six of Pentacles is actually a positive card. It's a very positive card. It's gifts being given, gifts you didn't earn. I'm going back to this child. This may be about a child that is not yours, but it is a gift nonetheless. You may be a gift to them. You have the Nine of Swords here. This is about being very focused on something, enough to that it's disturbing your routine even. I feel like this is about, maybe it's not what's a person or a child or something in a situation. Maybe it's not about what they're taking from you. Maybe it's what you can give them. Okay. Something to think about here, Cancer. Maybe it's not about what they're taking from you. Maybe it's what you can contribute to their life, okay? Okay, anything else here? We have the Hierophant. Landed out crossing. I'm going to put this right here. I'm feeling like there is a proposition of marriage here. And someone may or may not be discouraged because the person has a child with someone else already. This is where this is going for me. Someone has obligations to something. It may not be a child, but they have obligations to something that's causing you to be on the fence about whether you should commit to this connection or this relationship. I don't feel it's anything that they are going to give up. So this you know. You have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. This is overshadowing the read. The Fool is about taking risks. I feel like you definitely need to take some risks with this person or with this situation because it will benefit you and it will come out. You'll come out shining on the other side. All right. You have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. You have Judgment and you have the Eight of Swords. Wow. that came out together. This is definitely one specific situation, and it could have to do with this stuff here as well, depending on how you feel. Take it as it resonates. You have the Nine of Pentacles, which is about sharing your life or sharing parts of you with someone else, parts of your life with someone else. Growth and potential and focusing on spending your life with someone else and really wanting to share it. I feel like this is in the reverse because you're on the, I'm going back to being on the fence about making a connection with someone. You want to share your life with someone. They're maybe coming along with a lot of baggage, okay? I feel like there's judgment here. You may be worried about judgment from others if you pursue a relationship with this person. You may be have friends or family that are like, why would you tie yourself down with someone who has children? Why would you do that? Why don't you find I started to say someone of your own, someone different. So I'm going back to this now. When I felt like saying someone of you, finding someone of your own and having judgment about a relationship you're pursuing, this may be because this Hierophant may be them being connected and still married to someone else. And this shows you stressing over it. This is not it's not a very, what should be a happy situation, you turns out is not such a great connection. It's not that the connection isn't great. That is where the turmoil, I feel like you being in turmoil with this Nine of Swords, because you find out, or you know that this person is actually legally married to someone else right now. Whether they're with them or not, you may have judgments coming from people around you about, pursuing this relationship, because they are not, maybe separated from their husband or wife, but they're still fully involved in their lives in some way. And I feel like it's stressing you out because it's putting a dampering on what you felt like this was a gift to begin with. You find this out, or you realize that they could say all day that they're separated from their person, but I feel like they still have the connection. Might have to, maybe that's why I keep feeling like this is a child involved here. There may be children involved in the relationship that they have in this marriage, and or this could be you as well, and dealing with maybe a outside third party situation and being not knowing what to do at this point. You have the Eight of Swords here that came out with this energy here. You have choices you can make. You can move forward if you want. This is about self-imposed restriction. You're keeping yourself in this state of mind, in this place when you can be moving forward from it. You can move on. You just have to, you got to open your eyes and make a decision. You either want it or you don't, okay? Judgment or not, who cares about what other people think? And I feel like this is where you're taking risks at this point. All right, we are going to pull some cards for clarity for you, Cancer, at this time. We have the Five of Wands. Definitely having a lot of obstacles to go through to get to what it is that you really want. I'm going to put this right here because are the obstacles and the fight, is the fight worth it? Is the fight worth the outcome? That's what you have to determine. I can't tell you here whether it is or not, or how it's going to turn out. That's where the risk-taking is coming in here. Stepping forward into something and you don't know what the outcome is going to be. That's what it feels like here. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups and we have the Six of Wands came out together. Now the Six of Wands is positive, very positive energy. It's about victories, coming out on top in this situation. And it came out with the Knight of Cups. They landed separately. I'm going to leave them separate. I'm going to put them on either side of this, though. I feel like the Knight of Cups, it tells of having your heart and your emotions invested in something, okay? You're very emotional about what's going on. I do feel like if you keep pursuing this person, if you're dealing with someone who is separated but not divorced yet or not completely disconnected, they may still live in the house. Somebody has someone that's still living in a house with someone, whether they're married or not. They plan on leaving them, but they are involved in a connection right now. I do feel like you will come out on top in this. You will come out victorious. They will be end up leaving that bad situation that they're in and coming to be with you. I do feel like whatever this is, it's something very, there's a lot of love involved between the two of you, okay? And you come out, I feel like you come out victorious, okay? I'm going to pull some cards at this time, if you didn't connect with any of this or only part of it. If you have some questions to you want answered, I'm going to pull some cards now. It's not just that, if you connected with the relationship, I say, if you're connected with any of these relationships, these situations, you can be asking questions as well, and whatever comes out, I'll tell you how it makes me feel, and hopefully you get some answers from there. If not, come back next time or see some other people's videos, because every reading can't resonate for everyone. Okay, what else for Cancer at this time? What else do they need to know? Here we've got the Six of Pentacles again. Definitely something happy coming out of your situation. Something very positive. I feel like, look, this was turned over in here as well. I'm going to keep it with it. Seven of Pentacles. 6 and the 7. This is progressive energy, moving forward. It is also planting. I feel like starting in a relationship, an offering of love here that it grows into something way more than where it starts. All right. Okay, these just keep jumping out here. I'm not going to keep that. If it wants to really come out, if it was meant to come out, it'll come out. The moon, it jumped out over here. The moon in the reverse. This is about things becoming clear. Your feelings, your emotions, things, evidence of something being revealed to you. Your eyes opening, a veil coming off of something that you couldn't see clearly before, you can now see clearly. And it landed over here. I'm feeling like where you couldn't see your ship coming in, your good things coming to you, now you're able to. You can see what it is that is really a blessing in your life. And I feel like this may be you revealing to yourself as well. Your eyes being open to that. Maybe you've making decisions to extend or end relationships because of something you went through in the past. And this is you becoming aware that you're doing this, okay? All right, anything else here for Cancer before I close the read or before I move on? Anything else? One more, okay. And it jumped over there as well. It's kind of crossing. Page of Pentacles. Pages are messengers or messages. It's about Pentacles. It's about focus. I think being more focused. Whatever has come about here, whatever clarity you're seeing, having some clarity that makes you focus more on your relationship or your relationships and being able to see that this is something great in the making. Okay? Okay. Let's pull a Grace card to close your read, Cancer. What else does Cancer need to know? Oh, why is everything is jumping over there? Wow. And it's self. Self. Go within. When we invest more energy in developing our spiritual lives, the outer world begins to take care of itself. I'm going to put this right here. I feel like you really connecting with yourself, with spirit, and what you really want. I feel like there's some things that you thought would not make you happy will make you happy. Okay? I don't feel like saying that, Cancer. All right, Cancer, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. I'll see you next video.